It's tradition to honor our top 10 students. We begin with the student ranked number 1 in the graduating class of 22, our valedictorian, Tamia Watkins. Tamia, please come to the stage to receive your medal and present your valedictorian address. Tamia is the daughter of Siobhan and Tony Watkins.
Hello, everyone. I would like to start by holding a moment of silence for the staff we have lost in the past 2 years. Ms. Ebony Brooks, math teacher, Mr. David Rosa, social studies teacher, and Mr. Robert Zeck, guidance counselor. Thank you. These educators were greatly valued, and their loss sent waves of grief throughout the community. On behalf of the class of 2022, we are extending our thanks for their endless devotion to the students here at Rahway High School. They were loved and will be greatly missed. Good evening, family and friends, parents, guardians, brothers, sisters, all the important people in our graduates' lives, whether it be by blood or not. Good evening, faculty and Board of Education members. Thank you for all your hard work and dedication that has contributed to the success of each graduate sitting before you today. In this moment, I would like to shout out Grover Cleveland for being a phenomenal elementary school. And producing 6 out of the 10 top 10 students, myself included. To Mr. Jambrone and the faculty and staff, thank you so much for nurturing us into the adults we are today. Cleveland rocks. Good evening, Mom and Dad. Thank you for every sacrifice you have made to get me to this point. I know you are proud of me, but I'm even prouder of you for putting up with my long nights and multitude of extracurriculars for the past 4 years. I love you. Finally, good evening, graduates. Congratulations. This is a day that we have been looking forward to for 13 years. I'm sure the reality of this outstanding achievement has not even begun to sink in, but when it does, savor it. You sit before me as Rahway High School's graduating class of 2022, and I could not be more proud to call you my class, and I'm honored to lead us into the next step of our lives. Before we take our unofficial first step into adulthood, I'd like for us to reflect on a universal childhood experience, entrepreneurship. You're all probably imagining the cute child manning a lemonade stand on a hot summer afternoon. And while that's a pretty image, it's far from reality. The truth is, we were hustlers. We hadn't yet mastered tying our shoes, and the 7 times tables were elusive to us, but we sure knew how to make $1. We all share stories of the underground Rainbow Loom Bracelets LLC and the slime sellers, trademark pending. But my story takes place in Miss DeSantis' 3rd grade classroom, where our contraband of choice was none other than origami. Though our business's run was short-lived, we were in operation for a day and made a hefty profit of $1 that was swiftly stolen by our shifty treasurer. I learned the beauty of young innovation and mastered the skill of creating paper boats. Shout out to Christian Furman, you were a great teacher. Though my boats were crisp and precise, I never successfully crafted the most widely recognized origami, the paper plane. Today, as one of our last senior hurrahs, I would like to recreate the classic classroom nuisance with you all, one last time. See, it's all making sense now. I'm so sorry. Graduates, upon arrival into our venue, you were handed a blank piece of paper. Please hold the paper and join me as I read the steps of creating a paper airplane. First, we must acknowledge the beauty of the blank paper. This blank sheet of paper is an untouched landscape. It is filled with possibilities. Just as each journey through life is unique to each traveler, we can create new pieces of artwork unique to the artist based on how we fold our pieces of paper. So, let's begin. Step 1, personality. Holding the paper hot dog style, fold the paper in half. I have a little demonstration for you guys, hold on. Okay guys, if you want to look and see, fold it hot dog style. I know we all know how to do it. This fold represents the way the many aspects of your personality have come together to create a blend unique to you. This is the frame of your airplane. A couple weeks ago, in my literature class, we took personality tests. Now, if you've ever taken a personality quiz, you probably know that these questions make you question everything you thought you knew about yourself. I swear, I spent a good 5 minutes contemplating whether I was truly a procrastinator or if all deadlines were simply unreasonable. Though a personality quiz can't read us perfectly, they do make it evident that our experiences shape who we are. Since no two people have lived the same life, no two people have the same personality. It is for this reason that we must appreciate our personality and the quirks that makes us different from one another. Throughout life, we must master the process of loving ourselves. Self-love is not a one-and-done process. The mindset is continuous. Once self-love is attained, we must hold on to it or we risk losing ourselves entirely. Are you guys ready for step 2? Okay. Step 2, connections. Unfold and then fold the corners into the center line. So let me show it to you guys. So you're like this, you're gonna fold them down into the center line. Yeah, okay. If you need me to repeat, let me know. Okay. This fold represents the many meaningful connections you will garner throughout your life. Connections are a tricky topic. Some are fleeting while others are permanent. I'm sure during your educational career, you've had a friend or two with whom you are no longer close. Inseparable as kids, the bonds faded as you grew older and apart. Though no longer a vital part of your life, the impression they had on you is remarkable and invaluable. The same goes for permanent friendships you will encounter. These will stand the test of time. Through petty arguments, relationship troubles, distance, and disagreements, your relationship will not falter. Hold on to these because they are few and far between. As the saying goes, a person comes in your life for a season, a reason, or a lifetime. But I slightly disagree with this notion. I believe that every person who has the honor of entering our lives has a reason. It's up for us to figure out what that reason may be. Sinister or sincere, every connection has something to teach us. So let us remember to hold everyone close, whether it be your best friend from kindergarten, a new college roommate, your boss at work, or an elder in the community. These are the passengers of your turbulent transportation, and everyone has something to contribute to your airplane of life. Okay, now are we ready for step 3? Okay. Step 3, hardships. Fold the top edges to the center. Okay, guys. So you're here, you're gonna fold them in. Oh. If you need me to repeat, say it again. Again? Okay. You're gonna fold the top edges into the center. So you're at this place right here, and you're folding them in. You're gonna get like this triangle shape. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Okay. So, this step marks the halfway point to the completion of your airplane. I would like for you all to take a second and admire your work thus far. As a collective, we often get so lost and wrapped up in the end goal that we rarely step back and take a second to appreciate all the steps it takes to get there. Take a second and really examine the plane in your hands. Your airplane may look slightly deformed. It may look more like a rhombus than a triangle, and that's okay. Just remind me to never abort a plane that you designed. Your imperfections and mistakes may be discouraging, but let it act as an allegory for your life now. While we traverse through life, we are constantly met with hardships. Think of these as your delayed flights or your incorrectly folded wings. By this age, we are all too familiar with failure and disappointment. Still doe-eyed and bearing rosy cheeks, we are the babies of the adult world. Yet, as a generation, we are required to bear the weight of society's shortcomings. We have listened to the dreadful song of microaggressions and disrespect, blatant racism, misogyny, and homophobia. We have learned its rhythm and memorized its chorus. I know that it is easy to get consumed in a world so full of hate. For those that come from our background, we must take 3 steps for every one taken by the competition. We're expected to be quick on our toes, a master of all, available at every second. We're expected to be thankful for the crumbs thrown our way and must do everything with a smile because anything less can be perceived as a threat. We sigh dejectedly as we question if there's even a point for our plight. Nothing will ever change has become our mantra. It is during these ordeals of tribulations that perseverance is our best friend. We must persevere despite the societal hurdles. Look at your airplane. If you are struggling, remember that your end result will be beautiful. Remember that you will always persevere in spite of any hardships. Okay, step 4. We're almost done, guys, don't worry. Okay, step 4, dreams. Fold the plane in half. Now this is self-explanatory. So you're right here, right? We're all here. You're gonna fold it in half. Yeah. Do you need me to repeat that? No? Okay, we going on. This fold represents the destination of the airplane. Think back to childhood and all the many dreams you held. I was full of them. When I was 5, I wanted to be a chef. Looking back, I was only interested in eating for a living. At 10, I wanted to be Beyonce. I wanted to be up on stage, singing my heart out and looking good while doing it. Now this was until I was told that I can't hold a tune. Well, that dream really fell flat. See, that's a knee slapper right there. See, it's funny. Okay. Now I hold the dream of becoming a doctor, and hopefully I don't change my mind anytime soon, because it will be a very expensive career change. I'm sure many of us shared the same dreams as children, and though we are slightly more practical now, we all share dreams of success and happiness. It is beautiful. As I said earlier, obstacles are inevitable. Your mind will change, and the path needed to be taken will skew. There will be roadblocks along the way, but we must not let that lead us astray. The path to achieving your dreams will not be perfect, and hell, it will not be easy, but you will accomplish them. We will accomplish them. Look at your nearly completed airplane. It may not look exactly how you envisioned it, but it will become a functioning airplane. It will still fly. Remember to hold on to your dreams, regardless of the turbulence. Hold on to them tight, because every dream will be attained, regardless of the setbacks. Okay, guys, so now we're at the last step. Are you excited? Yeah. Okay, step 5, change. Fold the wings down to meet the bottom edge of the plane's body. So, You guys are here. You're gonna fold your wings down. Do you guys get that? Yeah? Okay, good. Okay. This represents the fuel for your airplane. For every goal we aim to achieve, there is a passion fueling it. Let one of those passions be for change. These past few years have given us a front row seat to watch in horror at the brutalities of the world. We heard the blood-curdling cries for police reform from the families of slain Black citizens. We listened as war began in Europe. We watched in pure disbelief as mass shootings became more prevalent, the victims ranging from elderly Black patrons of a grocery store to elementary school students, too young to understand assault weapons, but old enough to be killed by them. We've seen bloodshed and know now, more than ever, that the bloodshed will not stop. It is so easy to see tragedy, to feel bad for a minute and move on to the next topic. It is so easy to complain and never see any real change. I urge all of us to be part of the solution. Don't let your voice be silenced by the louder voices, the voices afraid of change. I urge all of us to make a difference, whether it be global, national, local, or even personal. Progress is progress no matter how small. We live in a corrupt society, but we are the future. Looking out into this crowd, I see the bright, beautiful faces of a better America. I really do. I see our future lifesavers, lawmakers, builders, and creators. I see the role models of a new generation. I see a passion to make a change in this corrupted system we are forced to inhabit. I don't see the stereotypes, the ones given to us since birth. I see greatness. Looking at you, my class, I see greatness. Do you see the greatness as well? Yeah. Look at your masterpieces. In 5 easy steps, you successfully created an airplane. And if you're like me, this was your very first time. Oh, some of you guys may not be successful, and that's okay. Remember all the components of your airplane: your frame, your passengers, the turbulence, the fuel, and the destination. Take these components with you into your next step of life. Thank you all for a truly amazing 4 years of high school. As you travel away from Rahway High School, remember to fly high. Congratulations, class of 2022. I'm so proud of you guys. Thank you so much for actually making the airplanes. You guys are great.
Thank you, Tamia. I'm so glad you guys are having fun tonight.